First to our top story, and footage has emerged of the inside of the burnt-out Melbourne Synagogue, which was targeted in an arson attack this morning. Senior reporter Simon Love joins us now. Simon, what does the footage show?
Well, this footage that I've obtained, Holly, shows the secondary brick building to the side of the main Holocaust, which was engulfed by fire. Shows inside a number of rooms being charred. Luckily, a number of books on the wall have been intact, but just the damage inside after it was set alight at 4:20 this morning. In a bit of a silver lining, in the last hour or so, a number of Torah scrolls from inside the synagogue, which are valued at around about $100,000 each or even more, some of which had survived the Holocaust and were brought to the Addas Israel synagogue. Well, they were found in the and intact. They've been taken away, and that much to the relief of the Jewish community, who will no doubt use those in prayer tonight. Now, this firebombing, which is being investigated by Victoria Police, has been treated as suspicious, and it has been unequivocally condemned by politicians on all sides of the political spectrum, particularly our federal leaders, Peter Dutton and Anthony Albanese.
To see the firebombing of a synagogue, a place of worship, is something that is not welcome and has no place in our country whatsoever. And today we should double down on our support of the Jewish community, who will be feeling this very acutely. There are armed guards who are protecting kids at Jewish schools this very day, and that is unacceptable in our country. There is a lot of work and a lot of leadership that needs to be provided to make sure that people of Jewish faith and people right across the country can be given assurances around safety.
This is an act of hate, and it's something that should not occur in Australia or anywhere else for that matter. An attack on a synagogue is an act of anti-Semitism by definition. They're liaising at this point. VicPol are the lead organisation at this point, sure. But obviously the nature of this, and this is clearly an act of anti-Semitism.
There were two people that were inside studying and doing prayers at about 4:20 this morning. They heard a large bang, and essentially the premises around them caught alight. They were able to get out. One of them suffered quite serious burn injuries to their arm. Another, who I spoke to, had injuries to his hand. Take a listen to what he described.
He saw two guys with balaclavas on, and they had the big cans of petrol or something, and they threw it inside. And he scrimped at them, and they ran away.
Now, in the next hour, it's expected that Victorian Premier Jacinta Allen will attend this scene and speak with a number of community leaders. In the last hour or so, we've seen John Prosciutto, the opposition leader here in Victoria, attend, and he was shown those scrolls by his colleague, Deputy Leader of the Liberal Party and also local state MP David Southwick. John Prosciutto has condemned this attack. He's even gone as far to say that state parliament should be resumed earlier so that it can consider anti-vilification laws that were moved in the lower house in the final sitting week of the year. So quite a strong call there from John Prosciutto.
We can't have in Australia, let alone Victoria, let alone Melbourne, this kind of violence. And it's totally unacceptable. It's an abomination. The Jewish community here in Melbourne is a community that needs support at this time. And I think this latest incident, this latest egregious act of violence against the Jewish community is not only anti-Semitic, it is a threat to everybody.
Now, the police arson and explosives squad are leading this investigation. They've been consulting with counter-terror police as well. The AFP have also been speaking with Victoria Police. Full resources of police are on this, at least they say. And no doubt there will be increased patrols and security at a number of synagogues and venues across this community. This is a tight-knit Jewish community in Ripponlea, in Melbourne's southeastern suburbs. And no doubt this has come at quite a shock to them, Holly.